Hi guys, welcome to a Overwatch video where today I am going to be making a fun, easy preset to do if you want to have fun. So if you go over to preset and you do 8-player free-for-all as your basic preset, and then you go over to mode where you go on to deathmatch. This is optional, but you make it 15 minutes and have the max score to win. This just makes it a bit more fun and longer. Then we need to go into all and put game start immediately, and now you need to go and health pack respawn rate to max, because if you get damaged you don't really want to do that. And then put random respawn as random hero 2 on. Yeah, that's right. Then go over to hero, then hero rooster, turn them all off and turn on Ash. Then we turn on Doomfist, and then Junkrat Lucio, and we go down all the way to Reinhardt and Roadhog, turn them 2 off, and that is everyone. You can add people like Brigitte and Wrecking Ball, but you don't have to. Then you go on to the general heroes, put the cooldown time to 0, disable quick melee, have ultimate ability generation to the max, have it on combat to the max, as I am doing. Then we go to passive, put that on the max. You can choose to spawn with the ultimate ready, but I don't really like that. We keep the generation of everything the same. Turn damage dealt, to 10%. Go all the way down to health. Actually no, let's leave health in fact. Go down to primary fire, which we disable, and put it, that's everything. So now we go on to Ash, and we watch the coach gun, but with a 0% cooldown time. Knock back to enemies to max, but we disable dynamite and quick melee. Leave all of that. Then we go down to the bottom where that's everything. But just disable primary fire just in case, and enable no scope just to be sure. And now we go on to Doomfist, where we change the knockback cooldown time, and we cooldown time for a rocket punch and knockback to 150. Seismic slam cooldown time to 250. No quick melee. Ultimates everything fine. And then ultimate knockback to 150. Then disable primary fire. And that is everything. So we have done Ash and Doomfist. Now we're doing Junkrat, where we have Concussion Mine with a 0 cooldown, knockback to 150. We disable all his other abilities and quick attack apart from the ultimate, which we need. Then we also ultimate duration to 150, because he's a bit underpowered, I think. We change his movement speed up a bit, and primary fire disabled, and yeah, that's Junkrat done. Now Lucio, we want everything to be done. So yes, knockback Snalar for Soundwave up to 175. Disable melee. And now we go to the bottom and disable primary fire. Now it is Reinhardt, where we keep everything the same apart from the cooldown time and the charge scalar. We want the knockback scalar to be quite high. We don't want fire strike. Then we go down and down and we disable primary fire. And last but not least is Roadhog, where we will be allowing chain hook but with a 0 cooldown time, disabling the take a breath and quick melee. Buff the knockback of his ultimate to 150%. We then disable primary and secondary, yeah. And that is everybody. Now for maps, turn them all off, and I think Castillo is quite a good map because it seems to work out quite well. And yes, you leave the lobby part of the settings, and now we have to turn it on to everyone because it's set to friends only. And now I am typing in on the Xbox, which takes a while, boot wars, because that is sort of the nature of the game, trying to boot people off the edge of Castillo. And yes, that is everything now. Now we are going into a game, and I will see you guys when people start joining, because it can take a bit to get people joining, as it took me about 4 minutes. Now guys, people are starting to join. I sent an invite to my friend, and the moment I go check if he's joining, people start to join, which is quite ironic. So I'm currently finding him, and yeah, so this is Reinhardt with his charge normal, I would say. The first bit is quite a bit boring because I'm trying to find him, but hammer down doing as it should do, and the stun not doing damage because set that on the presets. And if you time your boots good with Lucio, that happens. And yeah, that's the plan. Miss, and I'm off the edge, which was just perfect. Now, I am Doomfist. So he has got the things, and as you'll see later, he is one of the most overpowered heroes. Now, because he's got a good knockback, and you'll see later, the problem. If you guys find the problem and tell me how to do, I know what it is, I've done it on purpose. But if you find it, tell me it in the comments, and yeah, and I might do a shout out in the next video if anyone gets it, what I've done wrong. Now I'm currently dodging for feels like 4 people, using Meteor Strike to my advantage to get near someone, to be able to hit him. That's one of Doomfist's weaknesses, the punching another punch going to you, or charging Ryan and a bit of weird, you get stunned, and yeah, but he has a good knockback, and just trying to hit people, which is a bit crazy, found my time strike but didn't work. That's where the problem really is. and after a while most people go Doomfist because he's hard to kill, and it just goes to, yeah, nobody's dying and it's all going a bit crazy. Trying to hit Doomfist quite hard, like, tell me how to, like, I know how to, but remember, shout out by tell the problem, just be good, I think, yeah. And that's another thing, with the uppercut knockback scaler quite high, when you get up hit, you sort of go to the max limit, and it's quite fun, but at the same time not the best. So when everybody's doing that, it gets a bit hard, and I can hear Lucio, so I'm going to try target him because he is a lot easier to kill, and somehow I've taken the lead by somebody falling off the edge, which is great. So where are they at? I'm gonna try find them. Thought he'd fallen off the edge, but Doomfist, a bit overpowered as you're getting now. Not happening anytime soon. Now, me missing all my shots on this stupid Lucio, which, yeah, now I'm being stunned, which is, yeah. So, trying to use my meteorite to find him, but we ran out of time. And the moment you come out, you get pounded by a Doomfist, I'm gonna go with, yeah. Now, this is going perfectly fine, and yes. So, trying to kill Lucio is like, should be like a series on its own. Can I hit the Lucio? No, I can't. Can he hit the Lucio? No, he can't. Can we ever hit the Lucio? No, we can't. But beware, there are, when you have this sort of thing and everything, you just have people spamming their abilities, frame rate in the game goes a bit choppy. It's like abilities aren't forming well, and when you get hit it's a bit laggy and you end up on the other side. As you could see there, it didn't really go that well. It like lagged as I was punching and again. And yes, and again. Seems to happen quite a lot when everybody's using all their abilities. And yeah, 4 people in the game, which is actually pretty good when you've like just started, because it normally takes like 3 or 4 attempts, like matches, to get a full lobby. That's why you don't want to have it start when people fall, otherwise it just goes. It just takes a bit of a long time to get people, but once you've got people, more people join in, because you join people's lobby when there's more people. And now there's a Roadhog in the room with 2 Doomfists. I'm using my meteorite to get there, but Roadhog tried hooking me, hooked the Doomfist, so I'm going really choppy. Yep. Now it is all, yeah. Trying to now hitting everybody that I can and trying to meteorite. Yeah, but that's a problem with Riot. If you are trying to or attempting to try people off the cliff, you sometimes end up killing yourself. And yeah, Ash is a bit overpowered, and yeah, it can get a bit crazy. So yeah, I will. Yeah, I don't know what I would say. Bob is pretty overpowered because they only do like 1 damage every, but it's a bit annoying, and I found myself up on a rooftop because I could, and this is what is a problem. So yeah, so just going to do that, and yes. Yeah, so now I'm trying to die. As you see, it's quite hard when you're not near the edge because the damage. I just felt like but you can start to see the lag, all of the craziness. There's me being uppercutted to the next part of the world, or that might have been the range. Yeah, so it's like traffic here. Now, yeah, so down the Rickfire. Bob and someone that I wanted to, and then the drunk raccoon. And I just wave bye to the rest. Now I've got Lucio, who is decent, but he is quite, he's just quite bad against Doomfist, because you have to get quite close and he's got, but when that happens, as the audio is, glitching everywhere. Yeah, I don't know where the drunk that went, but I got the Doomfist, which is good. Yeah. His ulting just to get extra health, which doesn't do anything when you do 10% damage. It's a bit useless. But I'm guessing if you're stuck, could use it to your advantage. Yeah, so I Bob somewhere, trying to keep him off the edge. But then I sort of get stuck in a tree and he's doing quite a bit of damage, but you can outshield him with Bullshit, which is a bit helpful, because when you get stuck on a tree, when you uppercut it twice, then you can kill him. That's one of the ults, his ult, Junkrat's ult, Junkrat's ult's weakness is he stands still so he's up but he's helpful and here's the Junkrat and there's an AFK person which is an easy kill. And now there's a Junkrat, keep them off but he's near the edge, keep them off but I randomly killed a thingy. There we go, that's the gameplay. Sorry I didn't win, but yeah. Now, thank you for watching. If you don't have to use the exact same settings, you can change it up. And if you want, send me some clips and I might be able to do another video, like a montage video. And if you want, I can even do I could do other ones if you want. So just send them to me and